Computer. So welcome, Kilé. I would like to introduce my viewers to my beautiful friend Kilé. And
Hello.
I've known Kilé for several months now, about a half a year. One of the most incredible people I've ever met. Always has the most amazing attitude, the most inspiring attitude, always has happy words and a smile and a cheer for everybody. So please say hello to everybody, Kilé.
Yeah, thank you, Jane. That's awesome. And, thank you so much for sharing space with me today and being able to do this as well. And, right back at you, right? We're just reflections of one another. So, beautiful to be here. And, it's really been lovely to connect with you as well. Really being able to show me the way. I think that, you had really given me some major guidance, as we started this, together almost. We have a very similar story, right? And we have a very similar timeline with this whole thing going on as well. So big thanks to you and very grateful for your friendship as well.
Oh, you're welcome. So welcome. Yeah. So today we're going to just give the viewers a little taster of what it's been like to be part of an affiliate opportunity, an amazing company called Easy One Up. And I would really like to give people watching a sense of really who you are and where you've come from and how you got into the industry. So what's your background, Kilé? And tell us where you're living at the moment and all that sort of stuff.
Absolutely. So, I mean, for me, I'll kind of turn that question around a little bit, right? So I'm living here in Cozumel, Mexico, which is the Caribbean, right? It's over on the Caribbean side of Mexico, which kind of, I wanted to flip that around because of the importance of, a system like Easy One Up for me. Right. So my thing is traveling around the world. I've been traveling for about 7 years and I've been around the world twice now. I've even got to come touch down over in Australia as well. And, that's my importance for me. Like, that's what I want. I want to continuously keep getting stamps in the passport, meeting new people, seeing the new cultures, and trying to live life, get this experience, check those boxes off as many as I can. So, getting into something like Easy One Up, I was trying to find something online that would work for me. And, swung at it, missed, and had many, I guess failed attempts. We don't want to look failure as a poor thing. It's really just a learning lesson. But, like learning lessons through these failed attempts, but found that affiliate marketing with this product Easy One Up, it just clicked for me. Right, it was a system that's very, very lucrative. It gives you the 100% commissions, as well as it's very easy to understand. So for somebody like me who wants to travel around the world, get to see new people, work from the laptop, Easy One Up is everything that I wanted, right? It's it's a very high ticket, as well as very easy to understand. It touches base on everything as well, right? It gets into your mindset, on how to control yourself, bring like not necessarily the law of attraction, but just to be ready for these high incomes, the commissions that you're going to be making, as well as like how to be a really, really productive affiliate marketer. So, that was the my little background is just, I wanted to find something traveling around the world that pays very well, that's very easy to understand, and that just converts. And for me, that was, Easy One Up, knocked it out of the park.
Yeah. And so how long have you been part of Easy One Up now, Kilé?
So actually, today's Tuesday, right? So today, yeah. So today is actually 3 months. So I just hit the 3-month mark today.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And so how much have you made in that time?
In this 90 days, I've made 55,000, about 55,925 actually.
Wow. That
Yeah.
is just amazing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So, you're a beginner in affiliate marketing and marketing, this kind of marketing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I like, years ago, I tried something and, I wasn't ready. But I really wouldn't say that that was even a good attempt at high ticket affiliate marketing. So yeah, Jane, absolutely. I've only been doing this for 3 months,
Yeah.
Easy One Up was the first product that I started to promote. And again, for everybody watching, it's very beginner friendly. I just started this as well. And within that 90 days, because it's so easy to understand and it gives you all the step-by-step information, beginner friendly, $55,925 in
Wow.
90 days. Yeah. Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about, like, first of all, like your smallest day online with Easy One Up and one of your biggest days on Easy One Up, or your biggest week. Like,
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that journey.
So this is where you and I think you and me, our friendship really started to blossom, right? Where, the first week I saw you doing extremely well as well. And, I just, okay, well, hey, what is she up to? And, the angel that you are gave me all the information that I needed. And I remember seeing you getting these 2K days, and I'm like, oh, how are you doing this, right? The whole thing. How do you do this? And I ended up getting $25. I got a 25, the Elevation Elite. I got a couple of those sales, and I go, Jane, hey, what's going on? Where are these 2K sales? And Jane goes, nah, don't worry, Kilé. This is how it happens. You start to build up the momentum. And sure enough, I got a couple of the elite sales, $25 value. And then on my 9th day in the system, I actually made my first $4,000 day. So, yeah, so we started small with good guidance from, people like you, people like my mentor, our mentor. I eventually got up to my highest day was I made $8,000 in one day.
What? $8,000 in a day?
Yeah, $8,000 in a day.
Okay,
So
tell us, what was it like to get the first $2,000 payment?
yeah, well, okay, so here's kind of the thing, right? And this is how the beauty of the system as well is I didn't actually get my first 2K sale. I got my first 4K sale, right? So, in all seriousness, it's, I couldn't believe that it happened so fast, right? In the first 9 days, that's like a month's salary in 9 days, just came so quickly. And I kind of was just in disbelief, right? Like, oh my God, did I find it? Did I get the golden ticket? I've been looking for something for so many years, traveling around the world. Did I finally find it? And, I think that I did, because after that, they just started to just multiply. They just kept coming in. They just kept coming in. And, when you make a $2,000 day, or maybe it's a 4K day, I've had multiple $6,000 days. It's a very, very freeing feeling. And, it brings you to an excitement to, it's very, very, the feeling is very, very strong. It's a very, very strong feeling, and it's very lovely. They're great days. I'm kind of speechless. Can you see?
And what sort of experience have you had earning this type of money, like day to day in your life? You obviously live in a country where things are quite cheap anyway, but
Yeah.
even so, so the everyday things that you're doing now, what was it like before, when you were just earning like ordinary money, and the difference when you're going for coffee or for a meal or treating yourself to something? What sort of experiences have you had with that and that feeling And then tell us more about the larger experiences that you've been able to have because of that too. But I'll get into that soon. But what
Oh
are,
yeah.
yeah, what are the smaller feelings that you have day to day, getting a coffee or a meal or things like that when you're earning so much money?
Yeah, so that's a great point. And like to come back to this is just 90 days, So before that, I was like kind of trying to work like an online sales gig, working remote sales job. And I was barely getting by, and even in a country like this in Mexico, I mean, it was still like barely making enough to pay the rent and having to look at the price on the groceries or, you're just always aware of my bank account. And that's a poor energy to have, right? We want to think lucrative. We want to think abundance. We want to think prosperity. But the reality of it is when the bank account's low, the energy tends to be a little bit low. You attract that little bit low, right? So before this, it was scarcity mindset, right? I was like, worried and that kind of thing. But, as I started to get some of these, larger days, these 4K days, these 6K days, 8K days, things just started to become less anxiety, less stress, less worry, and, as we get ourselves into that state, that abundance, that prosperity, that alignment, that frequency really does come in tune, and you actually attract so much more of that. So now, yeah, just, having a coffee or, going to the grocery store or whatever is not an issue. It's not a problem. And, they'll ask you for the, like for the bill at, when you're getting the groceries or something, it's like, I don't even look at it, just, here you go. You just pay, you don't even think twice about it. It doesn't matter.
Think about it. And have you noticed, you're in Mexico, so but even though you had a budget obviously prior, and so now that you have this kind of money flowing into your life, have you done like more things day to day than you do, like more coffees out, more meals out, more trips on the boats? Have you done more?
We're still in a kind of an interesting time in life, right? Like, as we are dealing with this, this whole pandemic, right? I'm blessed to be here because it's a bit free here, so that's a blessing. But I haven't started to do anything too exotic or, flamboyant by any means. I do have like a nicer gym membership. And I did spoil myself a little bit. I got to, because I want to learn how to fly. So I've taken a couple of private jets flights. So that was like a goal of mine. It was on the vision board. And because of this, I was able to do something like that, fly a private jet and actually look into getting, flight lessons, which is not cheap. But it's been a goal. It's a dream of mine to fly, an aircraft. And so, with these kind of commissions, dreams do come true.
Wow, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
And I just your beautiful pictures of private yachts and parties.
Oh yeah. Well, I got distracted. Yeah. So I mean, like we've had several yacht parties as well. Up in Isla Mujeres, which is just a very interesting type of lifestyle. You get to see a lot more. You experience things differently. People, you have more opportunities come up. And again, like for the flights or, going on the yacht, usually I can't afford it. But, with a system like Easy One Up with, these 100% commissions, and easy to follow, it's like, it can happen for you. And then the yacht party is like, oh yeah, sure, let's go. No worries.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Absolutely.
And so, what plans have you got, for the future with affiliate marketing and Easy One Up? What's your plans around, this kind of lifestyle?
Yeah, I love that. And I guess I'd be like, well, where are you going? You want to keep your community tight, right? You want to be around people who are go-getters, such as yourself, myself, some of our close friends as well. I want to continue to keep growing in this industry because I think it's a very valuable skill to have. Whatever you are going to do, maybe it's an affiliate, maybe it's a high ticket affiliate, maybe a new program. There's always new things coming out. So you want to be prepared. So I want to learn that skill. Now, another thing as well is, maybe you want to create your own course, or maybe you want to create your own business, right? Marketing and becoming a high ticket affiliate, you can hit all different angles and get to people in so many different areas of life. And the more that you're seen, the more probability you have of making those big commissions, financial freedom lifestyle. So for me, I'm on the road to 7 figures in 7 months. I really want to turn this thing up a little bit. We've been really, really good. 90 days, $55,925. I would say I need to turn it up a little bit, but I would say it's going pretty well. And, I definitely see it as a possibility. So, what am I going to do with this is, I want to get better. I want to continue to keep training, bring, some heavy hitters into our community, and just keep growing. Right. Yeah. And of course, share this as well, because I think you can, support this as well, Jane, that, this is life-changing commissions, even a $2,000 day, even a $2,000 day. I mean, that's very good in a lot of places around the world.
Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah. And so have you found, what's the difference in your point of view from selling something that's a low ticket item to a high ticket item, $1,000, $2,000? Like, what's the difference with that? People have this conception that it's easier to sell a small ticket item.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually, I love that you brought that up, because I'm a firm believer in energy, and what you put forward is what you're going to get in return, right? You reap what you sow. So with this said, right, is okay, if I was going to put as much effort that I'm going to, another thing with this as well is, right, this is part-time stuff, right? You're working 4 hours a day, but if I'm going to do 4 hours a day, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to promote a high ticket, because it's the same 4 hours of my life existence. So if I'm going to put in that 4 hours of my life, that time that I can't get back, you goddamn right, I'm going to go ahead and go for the high ticket, right? Because with the high ticket, for instance, 2K, you only need 5 people to get to a 10K week. Right now, let's say you're at the $20 level, you need 50 people to get to that 10K, right? So it's just a lot less work in order to get you to, the goals that you want financially. So I'm gonna take the high ticket.
Yeah. And I think when I first started, I was nervous, and I was like, oh my God, for me, it was a lot of money to spend $2,000 plus the admin fee. So to get started, it's $2,500. But to $2,500 to buy a business really that can make thousands or more millions of dollars, some people do make millions, then it's actually a small price to pay, because there's really nothing else that you have to outlay. It's just that one amount. And I had to start thinking of terms of, to be able to make that back, really, it's just one sale. I don't have to make lots and lots and lots of, it's just one sale.
Yeah. Like, what other business opportunity, if you look like at a brick and mortar, if you look at any other, like, even e-commerce, which is doing very well, what business can you get started with as little as $2,500 and get it back in just one sale?
Yeah.
When you get your investment back in literally just one sale, so absolutely, that's a great point, Jane. Exactly.
Yeah. And the systems that we use as well, we've got follow-up emails, there's traffic sources if you want to do that inside them. We've got everything covered, really, and the system does a lot of the work. That collects the emails, it sends out emails. It's quite fantastic. So it's really beginner friendly.
Yeah, and that's a really good point that you bring up as well, Jane, is, you know, the beginner friendly part, of course, but the fact that we have people who have been in the industry for, you know, maybe 5, 10, 15 years, they're creating your funnel, they are creating your landing pages, they are creating your emails, they're creating your copy, right? They're creating those follow-ups, like you say. So you literally don't have to have that skill set in your tool belt to get this thing going,
Yeah.
right? It's already done for you. I think that we really need to stress that as well, because that, you know, copywriting is a skill, you know, that you know, some courses cost $5,000 alone to learn that skill, right? So copywriting, email campaign, email follow-up, drip systems, as well as like creating funnels and, you know, landing pages that actually convert. I mean, that's like 6 or 7 things right there, that, you know, you need, we have the professionals already doing it for us with a system like Easy One Up.
Yeah. And how long does it take to set up and get started? Like, what, you know, it's pretty quick. There's no tech. There's no tech.
Yeah, and how beautiful is that as well? I made a video about this as well, on the setup of getting started on Easy One Up, and it's like 7 minutes. So you can literally start a potentially multi hundred thousands or even $1 million business. You can set up, and I would say for somebody just seeing it, I would say you could set this business up probably in less than 30 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. And that's just amazing, because it's no tech. It's like, it's actually just an account setup, right?
Yeah, exactly, right. And you know, you just there's a couple of things that you need to do in order to get this thing up and going. And yeah, that's what's lovely, right? Is it not difficult? There's no techie stuff. It's really user friendly, very simple, step by step, easy process, and, you know, fast. It's just really quick and easy. So that way we can get our team up to those 2K days, right?
Oh, well, it's been amazing talking to you. Thank you. You've delivered so much value, Kilé. And I know that the viewers who are watching and are curious about Easy One Up will have really got a lot of information out of today. So thank you so much for taking the time to come on and talk to everybody.
Absolutely, more than happy to share this space with you as well. You know, again, you and me are very good friends. You know, which also, you know, just to end that as well, is, you know, you really do meet some beautiful people in this industry, you know, and you get to bring into your life experience, such as yourself, you know. So I'm grateful for us, you know, becoming such good friends that we are. And you know, absolutely, I'm grateful for this little video as well.
Great friends. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. We'll stop it now. Thank you.